Hi, welcome. In this video here, I'm going to be again bringing out Bailey once again for socialization exercise, and this time focusing on getting a little bit closer. So in the last video, saw me go into the corner, kind of hanging out there for a few minutes, getting Bailey to relax. Okay, that's the whole theme here. Because again, the whole kind of theme is that if I'm in control, she doesn't have to be. Okay, and again, building bridges through socialization. This is the way you want to do it. Okay, so being turned opposite, with influence being active, okay, and then beginning to kind of open that window up a little bit more. So here when I bring her out, I won't be stopping here like last time and turning this way. I'm going to be going right to my corner, but then I'm going to be moving out from that corner pretty quickly. But I'm going to be keeping an offset angle. So the angling part is really helpful to really give you the advantage, so that, because again, you don't want to open that window up too quickly so the dog can, and that's what happens, the dog can be getting very intense, very fixated, and kaboom, you're like, what happened? Where did that come from? So by angling the way I'm doing on these videos, it really will prevent that type of a kind of getting blindsided. So because again, if you're at a certain angle, the dogs then has to turn their head, try to turn their body, and then that's the fade out part, and then you're beginning to break that connection, and once they're really relaxed, then you can think about starting to turn more and more. So for now, really want to kind of turn, and you'll know too, because you'll see the dog truly relax. So we really have to pay attention to this. So this really sets it up so it keeps it safe for everybody. You want to use two dogs, one dog that's somewhat of a follower. You don't want to play off with dogs that are both dogs are holding a lot of control, because it's going to amp it up. You want to take the time, because right now I'm in day 3 with Bailey, so she's ready for this exercise to start this way. So I'm going to bring her out. I'm going to do a little bit more of this. Okay. And I'm going to go right to my little corner over here. And as I go, I'm tapping right away, because even as I'm moving with her, I don't want her, even in motion, to be looking over there towards traffic. So right here, I'm going to hang out here. So right here, I'm going to hang out here just for a few seconds. And Enzo, you can start moving any time that you feel that you want to, or you're able to, or whatever. So we're going to be kind of doing our own thing. So he's going to be in motion, which is going to trigger. Right, it's going to trigger Bailey a little bit more, because when you get motion going on, she senses that, hey, there's another dog back there, but what's that dog doing? The dog is moving around now. But what I'm saying here is say, hey, don't pay attention to the other dog. Yeah, the dog's in motion, but I own the other dog, right? The dog is here as a visitor, and what I'm doing is I'm establishing. See, notice how she really picked up steam here, because she doesn't like the idea of another dog moving around behind her. So I don't have to move right now. I'm just going to stay still, because this is like triggering her a little bit. And so I'm going to be picking my moments here as Enzo's in motion. And this kind of sets up the exercise. So kind of like how I work these exercises, saying, okay, let's see how this works out. And once the other dog starts to move around, if I notice that Bailey is really not liking this a whole lot, then I just stand my ground here. I'm just going to work it this way for a few minutes until she starts to settle down, relax. So notice here, see, right here. So she's trying to turn and stuff as Enzo's strap here moving. I don't care. I'm just focused on, hey, the messaging is, say, for her to relax. She wants to get a quick view, because by getting a look, that gives her the ability to think that she can gain control, anticipate gaining control, be in control of her circumstances here. What I'm doing is I'm taking control here. I'm messaging to her is, hey, relax. And see, notice it's interesting too, because when she knows I'm gaining more control, she tries to turn faster. Like she knows she's trying to find a gap here where she can get a really quick look. So she gets a little bit more desperate, then she'll go into relaxation again. You'll see dogs do that. When they get faster, they get more kind of quicker. That means you're actually effective with what you're doing, because they want to find a way to. So right here, it's the same premise. You can't chew bubblegum and talk at the same time. So she's not able to do what you're going to do. If I'm applying influence rate at the right moments here, see this same thing. Let's come around the back of her neck here. This isn't putting undue force on her. She's looking right up at me. This is an excellent little exercise. Right here starts coming. See, she senses, and then right as soon as she senses, I'm applying a little bit more pressure. Then I'm releasing some. So there's, there are release points. There's a steady, constant amount of influence happening to the collar, but it's up and down. It varies because when she gives, I give. That's the whole principle here. Because it's like a type of language I'm speaking through the method. So her eyes are shifting towards, see right there, the night she gave, her eye shifted back. Very interesting. If I'm just, relaxed, I'm calm, it's all with the method, her eyes are shifting again, and I can see it coming, so being very proactive is key. All right, so right here, see that? This will take the stress off of her. Enzo's doing a great job. He's doing his thing. I'm not paying too much attention to what he's doing, but he's working with this because this helps Scrappy too, because this is a new dog for Scrappy as well, so he's able to benefit from this. So both of our relationships are benefiting from this exercise. So we're going to do probably one more lap around for Enzo, and then I'm going to stop it here. This is a great kind of stopping place. Because right here, Bailey's starting to get very relaxed. She has little moments here where she wants to try to turn around quick, but she's doing really good. And then the next lap around, you'll stop again facing that way, Enzo, and then I'm going to exit. Yeah. Now I'm going to exit with her, and when I exit with her, same thing. So I'm keeping control, and see, I'm going to balance on my leg just a little bit. She's doing really, really good.